This is why we got. So in your mind, no woman is capable of being president.
I don't know.
That's why I asked you, would you ever vote for a woman as president?
I wouldn't vote for Kamala.
All right, that's respectable. So I wouldn't vote for Kamala, but I would vote for a woman. You see what I'm saying? Like, but I felt like you might be the kind of like, man, I don't vote for no fucking woman, period. Cause so you know what I'm saying? And then, but that's what. So I had asked, man, I'm like, yo, what nigga you ever fuck with? Like I don't know too many niggas who think about women like that, right? I can't necessarily speak for white America, but most dudes I know in black America, and like I said, you know, it's different kind of black people out there. So not all of us is the same type shit. You dig what I'm saying? But from where I come from, like, hell yeah, motherfucker, vote for a woman. Like, the stats is the stats. You see what I'm saying? And I think sometimes motherfuckers like to hide behind stats, but I think that we value the black woman seriously. I heard nigga Charleston White talk. He was just saying shit. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga come from a place of being hurt too. And you know, I think Charleston White is one of the dopest niggas on the internet, period. I think, like, if I gotta pick top 5 niggas on the internet, it's like Charleston White. And whoever I pick, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, for niggas. Like, not Joe Rogan and all them or Jocko, not counting that group. But just, like, black men online who do entertainment. Like, especially around the hip-hop culture. Like, who we got? We got, like, I think Wack 100 is funny. I don't think his character is fire, and I think he's a funny nigga. He funny. I want to fight. Yo, he the kind of nigga that if I was ever around him, because we end up fighting. Like, I'm not even going to play around. I'm trying to run in his mouth. But he entertaining as fuck, and he'll say and do anything. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he is what I think that street niggas is. So, especially me being a street nigga, like, I get it. Like, I got wild wigs and I put on characters. I get the, like, and that's what it is. But I don't try to, like, pretend that, like, this is what it, like, I'm a gangster on the street shit. You know what I'm saying? That part he got. But Charleston White a dope nigga, but, yo, sometimes niggas just be mad at women. Sometimes niggas be mad at black women, and that'll make niggas, like, be like, oh, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? My mind open enough to understand everybody is different. You see what I'm saying? So everybody is different. So, like, all women are different like all men. You could find groups that you similar to and join those groups, and you could be a male chauvinist or you could be a feminist. Either way, you see what I'm saying? Like, but we all different in some capacity. Some people just ain't really with the shit in general. But I'm wondering where the narrative came from that black men hate black women so much that dudes didn't vote for Kamala because they don't want a woman. I'm pretty sure it's possible that could be a narrative for some, but I don't think for enough motherfuckers for that to really matter. Like, it, I think that, like, it's had to be other shit to turn people off. But to put everything on that shit, I can't even imagine, like, who created the narrative. Like, where did that come from?
You would have voted for Michelle Obama.
I asked Meg hit that. That's crazy. We talked about that today. I asked Meg hit that. Like, yo, she like, I'm not sure. It depends on if she reached me. So this is what it is, right? Like, I think some people are so shallow and so used to being followers that they don't feel like it was necessary for, like, whoever's running to reach them to say some shit that matters to you. Like, if I didn't vote, right? I don't know if I can vote. I got, you know what I'm saying? But if I would have been down there that had to vote, I'm definitely voting for Trump. But I could tell a person 5 or 6, 7, 8 reasons of why it would, like, why I feel like it would be better for me to vote for Trump. Maybe 10. Because one reason I want to put up there is I feel like I'm more familiar with Trump. Mm-hmm. I'm more familiar with what the fuck I'm going to get. So,
why you say you thought I was gonna be the one to say,
nigga? Because you said it, you did say you was like no, but I mean, I listen, because I feel like that
I just wouldn't vote for her.
Oh, you want to vote for her? All right, but I feel like you think of like you know how dudes be like, yo, all females is more emotional than men. That has to be impossible, my nigga. That's it. That don't even like that shit like. Think
one day we're gonna have a Mexican president.
I think for sure because just because the population, just because they gonna have it and they vote, they interested in they do what they do, but they got checks and balances, right? Like they got checks and balances where it's like motherfucker gotta go through a gauntlet to get there, but I think it can happen. You know what I'm saying? Because especially, and it'll definitely be if Democrats is thinking properly, they definitely coming with some kind of angle, right?
They probably ain't gonna do it because they're gonna open up the border.
Nah, it gotta be a Mexican American, because Mexican. Yeah, so just like the way I feel, right? Like yo, it's a real feeling. Like I be thinking to myself, like if I ever get to a certain level, like. I already know it'll be people because, like, I don't lean like, so I don't want handouts, right? I want to work hard and get something. I understand that. I don't, like, we all might dream of a handout, right? We all might dream of having convenience and having it easy. But every time I see anybody that got shit in abundance, like, somebody did the work down the line. So, at a certain point, you ain't nobody there left to do the work down the line for you. Ain't like your parents did or grandparents did, and now you just living off nepotism, you good. Right? Somebody got to do the actual fucking work. So, like, and if I do the work to get to a higher point, I don't feel like I owe nobody nothing unless I want to give it to them, unless I want to put you on, unless you really had a hand in the shit that was going on. So, a lot of Mexicans, like Mexican Americans and anything, they feel like, hey, yo, bro, like, now we just gonna, like, nah, don't make no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just be like, oh, all the people. Sometimes them connections get lost. Like, you spend time away from your shit, connections get lost. But I don't think that necessarily everybody of particular race think illogical. I think that black people do it more. Like, we think more illogical. Because the reason a lot of black people will be upset if a black person voted for Trump is purely because it's like, yo, you black and he racist. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm not sure if he racist. I think at a minimum he could be prejudice, but who you know that's not prejudice? That's what I'm saying. Now, when you hear motherfuckers that speak behind closed doors, you'll know that. But Trump the kind of motherfucker go up there, don't have it necessarily. He'll just say it. And it's like, come on, man. You see what I'm saying? So I think that, but it's a lot of shit going around saying like, niggas ain't vote for Kamala because she was a woman. That shit bugs me out, that thought. Like, what? Like, who the fuck think that? Who thinks that shit? Nobody.
Do you think her being a black woman negatively impacted her at all?
I don't think we thought about that. I don't think.
No, I'm saying in retrospect.
Everyday person.
In retrospect, look how hard he going. Come on, cuz. That's crazy.
It's over. Do you think? All right, let me ask you a question. Do you think being black and a woman makes it harder to be president than not being black and a woman?
I can see your point. Yes.
So,
yes.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
But you're hammering that point.
No,
that's the point. We're telling you there's a lot of issues out here that Donald Trump resonated with the people with.
And I'm agreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that point. I'm just telling y'all that part of why they resonated wasn't because he's such a great communicator or because he's so brilliant.
Because he's a black woman.
He's not a white man.
Bro, he's not a good communicator at all.
That's my point.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
What
sorry,
I'm
man.
telling you is their marketing team that they put together, it touched people emotions.
I think Joe need intelligence
in
on
a way.
You know what I'm saying? But you can see even he getting out of pocket right there.
Years to strategize.
That's all they've been doing.
That's all.
Let me give you an example.
Exactly.
Let me give you an example. Interview-wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like bad planning on the other side.
As a simple fact,
I don't know. I'm not sure, but he's been on there enough times. I think he is planning.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I think Queen Flip about to go. I think he kind of gotta go. Like I like his attitude. He pressed Joe today about the ass shit, but I know the kind of deals. About the prospect shit, because I don't think they get a cut. But Joe, like I built it. He went through that shit with Rory and Mal, and you see what I'm saying? But Son said that, but then you got to think about it. Some people, I guess, is just comfortable, but then you got to think about. He probably think about all the time. He probably think about I could have had that ad. I said I could have get a cut of this, because he just he think like that, and I I think that, you know, it's probably time to go because he got a lot of shit he want to do that Joe kind of ain't what. You know what I'm saying? Joe is a ducker. Like, Joe is like, Joe Budden is incredibly entertaining, but character-wise, like, who he is as a human, like, we all know a bunch of shit. Niggas like to pretend they doing this. Nigga, we see, if we know you been in the spotlight, bro, like, all your personal shit been out there, we fucking know who you is. Like, I've seen enough of your takes and your ideologies and opinions, the shit you duck, the shit you don't duck, the things you say, the things you don't say, to know who you is, bro. Like, and, like, see, Joe like to talk down on the little people, right? But it's mad niggas that came from his era in his time that do way better than him. So, like, you made mistakes, too. You ain't where you could be at. You see what I'm saying? Is that you ain't... So, it's a little bit to that, man. Like, yo, black people just be having... We got issues. We got issues overall, gang. We got issues overall, like, that I feel like we need to, like... Because we can't wait to get somewhere to look down on each other. Like, just in general. Like, on the niggas, like, I would never look down on a nigga working hard, trying to grind to get somewhere. I don't even understand that mindset. I feel like that's the nigga that deserved the opportunity. That's not the nigga for you to shit on. You see what I'm saying? Like, people be having they hang-ups, man. People be having little shit going on, like, in their heart.